All right, guys, we're going to answer this question for you. How in the hell did we manage to make over 38% in around 30 days with a piece of crap? Some people even said it was a scam, trading robot, trading EA. Well, we're going to answer that question right now. This is Jay. I call myself the Opkee trader and our small group, Opkee traders, because we leverage other people's knowledge, expertise, and effort in growing our small accounts. All right, so let's take a look at what we're going to call, some people, I've seen it in all sorts of forms and review before our programmer took over this particular EA. We're calling this private EA1. The results were like this. Let me show you here, guys. Here I have the strategy tester, and this is what it looked like in phase one. Phase one for us, phase one for our group is we just back tested. We just put it on the strategy tester and just let it run. And I'm going to show you the report and what it looked like. So we started testing this from 4/16, April 16th, all the way to today, which is 5/27, May 27th. All right, so it didn't even make it out of the box before it just lost all the capital, or at least most of the capital. So let's look at our forward test, though. With our forward test, let's see where we started this. 4/17 was the first trade. And the last trade that it took was 5/22. So right there was $38 on the $100 test account. So that was pretty good. There's a stark difference between the two. Let's take a look at what happened. Here is the strategy tester, and this is where it was total garbage. As you can see, it took only 7 trades. It didn't even get out of the first day of trading before it lost 86%. No, actually, 86% of the capital. So it all started with $100. That's one of our test accounts, initial deposit, and absolute drawdown, $86. So it just stopped trading after it lost $86. Therefore, we had $14 to work with, so we're going to call that a total wash. Look at this, guys. All losses. Boom, 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 boom. Now, that's what that shows. Now, let's take a look at our forward test and see how that behaved a little bit differently, and then I'll give you the why. Now, just like the strategy tester, of course, we unleashed it, and this was the equity curve right here from 0 up to 138. So that's a 38% gain with the exact same EA, the exact same robot. So why did this one make money when we didn't make money on the first one? Well, you've got to understand it's more than just the EA. The EA is programmed to trade the way it's programmed to trade. It doesn't take into account, like the days that it's trading, the news. Some will talk about news, but this particular one didn't avoid news or anything like that. Also, when you look at all those losing trades, one of the things that we do, since we're a group and we get to test different things, and we actually paid someone to test it, look at all the losing days. We try to eliminate losing days, losing times, things of that nature. And then all of a sudden, it's a 38% gain in about 30 days. So one of the things that's one of our philosophies when we're looking for other people's knowledge, expertise, and effort is we just don't test one side of it. We lower our expectations for a particular EA, and we try to test as many angles as we possibly can. This one, we didn't even trade that many days. We probably only traded 2 weeks out of the month because of heavy news days, and you can see it right here, guys. It actually worked quite well. But again, it was garbage if we would have just installed the EA, installed the robot, and just let it run. We would have lost money in day one. So there's a couple of tweaks. You guys that are robot traders, you'll already know this. There are set files and certain rules that we add to the vendor's rules. Again, the vendor's rules would have been great, but it would have blown a lot of accounts on its way to 100%. So what's the possibilities in actual money. And again, we're trade copying this, and we're getting pretty much the same type of results as our demo trade copied account. The thing is, so for $100, 38% is what? $38. That's cool. $1,000, $380, and of course $10,000 is $3,800. Now let's look at the possibility and the probability of just trading $100 with these type of gains. And let's cut it in half and look at our fantasy spreadsheet. All right. All right, guys, we're going to use a little common sense here, right? Let's just go with the $100. Now, we call that $100 a unit. So if I had risk capital, this is capital that wouldn't keep me up at night if I were to lose it. So if I had $2,500 or $5,000, I would probably have testing units of $100. If it's a really good EA, I may put 4 to 5 units in there. I may put 10 units in there. 10 units would be $1,000, 5 units based on my plan, not your plan, but my particular plan that I could afford to lose. All right. So let's just look at this. Let's just say the target is half of where we are now per month, which is ridiculous. Listen again, this is ridiculous. But instead of 38%, all the advertisements have shown me that it's going to make at least 15 to 20% a month. Never believe it, right? It's your business. So the target is 19%. Let's see what that looks like. When is it worth it? And let's just say each period is 1 month. You can put whatever time value you want, but I'm going to put $19 a month, compounded. How long would that take to get me to 100 grand? All right. Here we go. This is the first year, 800 and some odd bucks. Year 2, 6,000. Year 3, 52,000. Year 4, 422,000. Year 5, which is 60 months, $3 million. I had to pause on that. Let's not be ridiculous. Nothing works that way. Even successful traders is not a straight line. That's why it's so important to have how someone trades, so you can just see how the money management is on their end, so you can apply your money management to whatever system that you're dealing with, guys. So this is that's why I call it, man, if you guys were to look at, let me do this. Look at that fantasy calculator. Fantasy, because it's pure fantasy. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? No way in hell. So guys, go ahead, make some real money, and we'll see you on the next video. Opkee Investors, leveraging other people's knowledge, expertise, and effort. Peace.